Hello, 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 hello. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube. Rich Gen X elsewhere. And this is a little different from how I usually record these because I'm trying some new setups. But we are going to continue with King's Quest 6. Air today, gone tomorrow. Alright. Now when we last left off, we had successfully thwarted the dwarfs. The sense dwarfs. Now that we have done that, we are free to explore the island, so let's head off this way. What the hell?
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web.
Okay. Got some books there.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
I should note that this is the exclamation point. Oh, it's a bookworm.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
Oh, yes.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No.
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
What the heck was that?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No, but I have to get mine done.
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
Okay. So we'll have to find something. Now, we'll have to get a dangling participle somewhere. I think I know where to find one. We haven't seen it yet. Hey, come on, Alexander. I said walk off screen. Jesus criminy. Okay. Alright, let's go to where those dwarves came from.
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree.
Yep. Okay. What's this?
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit.
There's something here. Oh, let's get a milk.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Yes.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Okay. You're definitely got bark. Hopefully it don't bite. Alrighty. Alrighty, well, let's head this way. Oh, look at this place.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
Oh.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts. Clinging vines climb the garden wall. Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled.
It's iceberg lettuce.
Why, it must be iceberg lettuce. A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path.
Oh my goodness. Well then. Alright. So let's get some things done here. First off, what the? That's a...
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato in the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
Yeah, like it's rotten.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah!
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten.
Thank you, Flint. Well, I'm gonna take this...
Hey! What do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me!
Ah,
Hey!
shut up.
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
Yup. Now, gotta get something here. Let us save the game, because this is going to be tricky.
There's nothing to do. Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Alright.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Yeah. Now we gotta move, Alexander. Iceberg lettuce. Should be noted that iceberg lettuce is, that frog's gone, it'll melt. And we need it to get past the problem. Alright, there's the map. Okay.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Alright, heading
Alexander
to the Isle
feels
of
a
the
strange
Beast.
pulling sensation.
Alright, now we are here. We're gonna have to take care of this quick. Alright. Gotta ignore everything there because that creature is important.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Okay, so let's get across.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
I think that would have been better if they had the ouch, ouch happen as he's going across. All right. Now that lamp looks like it could be useful. I'm gonna grab it.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Old lamps for new.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
I don't trust those eyes.
A brick lies in the grass. It must have come from the old brick wall.
Yeah. Alright, I want to get this brick. I don't trust you, Mr. Gardener.
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Yeah, it's not like in his glowing eyes, too. I don't know about you. I'd still go, wow, wow. Now there's that little creature. Okay.
There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Yes.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
Huh?
Odd-looking you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop.
Ah.
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
Yeah, but that's kind of
Alexander's-
incomplete.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you.
Definitely a crawling little creature.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Yes. In fact, he has a dangling participle. Alrighty. So we now have a dangling participle.
One end of the creature resembles a miniature dragon, while the other looks like a possum. What a strange-looking fellow.
But I know it's a dangling participle.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Mop. Okay. We got a dangling participle, so we can get a rare book.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
At least it pulls him up by his head. It's not like a porky. Pulls him from the belly button area. Alright, Alexander. We have a dangling participle. Alright. I bet those are spelling bees.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
Oh, yes, I do.
A regular abnormality?
Oxymoron.
Let me see what I have.
I have this little fellow.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
Oxymoron. Plung.
So, you found my dangling participle.
Yes.
I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
Thanks.
Okay.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something riddle book. That object. Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside.
Yeah.
The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Okay. So let's see. New save. Web.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages. That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
Yes.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Got it. Love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
Yep. The answer to that riddle. All right. It's off to the island. Well, back to the island of the crowned we go. All right. Are we ready, Alexander?
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yes. think I'm so old that I could think of many different ways that pulling sensation could be felt, and some of them are not too pleasant. Okay. Okay. Alright. I know you're there, little nightingale. Was it Sing Sing? Uh-oh.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look.
Yeah, let's take a closer look at it.
It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Cassima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Cassima will be another man's wife.
Shortly. Or briefly. Okay. Oh, hello, Jollo.
Jollo, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Yes.
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cassima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cassima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jollo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Indeed. Never trust a Grand Vizier. Wazir. Whatever. Okay. Hey, Ollie.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic.
We all need a good
Here
laugh.
is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Well, he has. Alright. Let's take a look at our spell book. Okay, magic paint spell. 1 cup swamp ooze. River Styx water. 1 black horse feather. I have to get Styx water if I want to do that. Add Styx water to swamp ooze in cup. Stir the horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist brush. Speak incantation over the painting to materialize. Make rain spell. Dewdrop salt water, not from the sea. Tears. Vial of sacred water. Falling water. Falling water. Could be, waterfall, maybe? We'll figure it out. First mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot. Then add falling water. Speak incantation over teapot to enchant heat to boiling to activate. Okay. Charming a creature of the night spell. A skull full of hot oak embers. A bit of sulfur. Brimstone. A strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Add hair and brimstone to skull of embers. In presence of creatures, speak incantation over the skull.
This is the last page.
Okay. Interesting. We can use that. Okay. Alright. Time to go to the pawn shop so we can get a ring back. To the pawn shoppy. Aha! I need to get my ring back.
Your candy dish is empty.
Yes, it's empty, you idiot.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got a pearl here.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the pawn shop, he'll have...
Let's talk to him first.
How fare you, good merchant?
I cannot complain. I hope your travels are treating you well, Prince Alex.
Indeed. Hey, I got this pearl.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Yes. Alright. Now, let's exchange the nightingale.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Yeah, I need a flute.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Alright. Have a good day, my friend. Okay, let's see. Breeze is blowing the ferns here. Alright. So, I have my royal ring here. Come here, Sing Sing.
Alexander holds out his insignia ring to the nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cassima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cassima to his presence on the Isles.
I don't trust that snake.
The nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring.
Nice of you.
She flies off towards the castle, perhaps
I
to
knew I
Cassima.
didn't trust that snake.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here, then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you.
Yeah?
Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
Yep, there's the ribbon.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cassima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
Let's check that ribbon out.
Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair.
Well, that hair will come in handy.
The strand of hair from the red ribbon is the color of midnight. Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his true love.
Okay. Now, I do have a poem I can send to her, but I will save that for later. Don't want to overwhelm her all at once here. But what we're going to do is I'm going to head to the Isle of Wonder, and we'll call it an episode there, because we have more things to do. So once we head back, we are going to work on the next part of the game, which will be on the Isle of Wonder. I do thank you for joining me. This is Rich Kale here on YouTube, Rich Gen X elsewhere. I hope you enjoy my playthrough of King's Quest VI here, air today, gone tomorrow, and I hope you join the channel, subscribe, and check out the other things I am working on. Besides King's Quest VI, I am working my way through the Doom franchise, following Doom Guy / Doomslayer.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I am also working my way through Beyond Good and Evil. Fun game. I'm enjoying it. Working my way through the Tomb Raider Core Designs timeline. I have started in on Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, the last of the Core Designs timeline. I am working my way through the Sherlock Holmes reboot from Frogwares, which starts with Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I am working my way through Stasis, working my way with the rest of the original timeline with Sherlock Holmes Mystery of the Mummy, and I am working my way through Little Nightmares 2. And that's amongst the 2-week cycle that premieres at 3 p.m. Eastern every day. Also, at 10 a.m. Tuesday through Saturday, and sometimes on Monday, I have videos premiering. Tuesday is usually a fic reading. Wednesday is one of the first 7 Final Fantasy games. I might still be on 7 at this point. Might not. I might have moved on. Hard to say. Thursday is usually Dead by Daylight. Sometimes I put Monstrum 2 up. Friday is fighting game ladder mode. And Saturday is usually for a retrospective for a game series I've beaten. Or a game I've beaten. So until next time, let's get to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
And until next time, take care all, and have fun, and let's just save the game, and you have a good one. Alrighty? Bye all, and take care.